No fears, no chains.
Invites you to live a life of emotional abundance.
Written by Vanessa Pisuto. Narrated by Belinda Sainsbury.
Good morning, dear friends. Today, October the 19th, our devotion is entitled Open Your Mouth for the Speechless in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 8. I visited St. Albano Abbey in England to hear journalist Wendy Holden talk about her book, Born in Mauthausen. The book tells the story of three young Jews in Nazi, Germany, Priska, Rachel, and Hanka, and how they and their babies survived against all odds. Although we do not know the exact date Mark Ulski was born, we know that it was around April 20th, 1945, aboard a train bound for Mauthausen concentration camp. His mother, Rachel, had survived forced labor in Freiburg, and she was so malnourished that she weighed about 30 kilograms at the time she gave birth. One of the Nazi guards felt sympathy for her. Let's say your child was born on April 20th, he said. That's why he will be a special baby. April 20th was Hitler's birthday and was celebrated with a national holiday. Saying that Mark was born on April 20th prevented him from being killed immediately at birth. Although the train journey to Mauthausen usually took between 3 hours and 5 hours, it took them about 17 days because the Allied forces were bombing the railway lines. One rainy Saturday night, the train stopped at Horní Brisa in the Czech Republic. The station chief, Antonin Pavely, seeking the status of the prisoners, risked his life, arguing with the Nazis, convinced them to let him provide them with food. Then the people of the village baked 3,000 loaves, in which they hid messages saying, "Resist, the war is over." Not trusting the Nazis, people insisted in distributing this physical and spiritual food to the prisoners themselves, who had not eaten for weeks. Finally, on April 29th, 1945, the train arrived in Mauthausen. The day before, the concentration camp had run out of Zyklon B gas, so they were unable to use the gas chambers. Just a week later, on May the 5th, 1945, American soldiers liberated Mauthausen and rescued more than 40,000 people. When we consider atrocities such as the Holocaust or child exploitation, it is easy to think that there is nothing we can do, that it is too big a tragedy. However, only heaven will reveal how many lives were saved with a loaf of bread and a word of encouragement. Dear Lord, I don't want to remain idle before other people's suffering. Please give me the courage to raise my voice, to defend those who suffer prejudices and injustices. Open your mouth for the speechless in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 8.